Single Strike Urshifu VMAX is one of my favorite decks in the new format because of its high HP and its massive one-hit KO potential. I think this deck can really go the distance. Now, there's a lot of different builds that I've seen out, but I think this one is the best. So let's get into it right now. This is Single Strike Urshifu VMAX. Welcome back to the channel, Lil Flexers. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we have Urshifu VMAX. The single strike variety, of course. Yes, we will be taking those one-hit KOs on anything that crosses our path. But first, if you're not already, please make sure to head down to the description below and check out all the various things that we have for you. Get more plugged into this community by joining the Discord or following me on Twitter. You might even want to catch a live Twitch stream over at twitch.tv/FlexDaddyRighteous, or perhaps you want to listen to us live every Wednesday night on the podcast. That's right, Tag Team Podcast hosted by myself and Riley Hulbert. Find us on any major podcasting platform. And if you're not already, please make sure to subscribe and hit that bell if you want to see notifications of when I post videos in the future. But here today, we are talking about Single Strike Urshifu VMAX. This deck is becoming one of my favorites in this format just because it has this nice feel to it. You get your VMAX set up, you get the Houndoom set up, and turn after turn, you're recycling the energy, one-shotting your opponent's active, and just wreaking havoc. So let's take a look at that VMAX. Of course, the one blow here on that second attack. Gmax one blow, discard all energy from this Pokemon. This attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. So that is actually a really important clause. It's very reminiscent of the Reshiram and Charizard GX, with its GX attack that could go through any effects on the opponent's Pokemon. So things like Altaria and Decidueye actually just get knocked out by a Gmax 1 blow because it goes through their abilities. And so Gmax 1 blow, really nice for against just literally anything from those really wall kind of Pokemon to the big VMAXs. When you augment the damage with your single strike energy, you can hit up to 310, 320, 330, 340 to knock out anything in the format in one hit. Now, you need a way to accelerate those energies to that Pokemon, and the way you do that is with the Houndoom. Single Strike Roar, you can search your deck for a single strike energy attached to one of your single strike Pokemon, and if you do, you put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. Now, that is not insignificant. You might think at first that this is a big detriment to the deck because you're lessening the HP of your main attacker, and that's kind of true, but at the same time, you're also building up damage counters on that Urshifu so that you can use Single Strike Scroll of Scorn. Now, Single Strike Scroll of Scorn, attach it to a single strike Pokemon, Furious Anger. This deck does 10 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So it's an additional attack that you get to use for 1 energy. Now you're piling up the damage counters because your opponent is knocking into your active VMAX that just has a ton of health, or you're attaching a bunch of energy over the course of many, many turns with the Houndooms that you're getting out, and all of a sudden your Scroll of Scorn, and with the Furious Anger attack, you can start hitting for 2, maybe even 300 damage, depending on how damaged your VMAX is. So it's a really nice option for us, especially since we are discarding all of those energies after a Gmax 1 blow. We have now, with the Scroll of Scorn, a 1 energy attack that can do big damage the turn after our Gmax 1 blow. You'll see also in here that we've only included a couple of support Pokemon in the form of Crobat and Dedenne. Now, this is really on purpose. You could maybe go for an Eldegoss here, but I wanted to try to keep the amount of support Pokemon to a minimum. And that's because I don't want to play those Pokemon down. I see too many people play Single Strike Urshifu VMAX, and they are just benching Dedenne, they are benching Crobat, Eldegoss, they have Mew on the bench, and maybe even a Jirachi, and all of a sudden you run out of room to play your Houndours, you run out of room to play your Urshifus, and you just have not only no attackers, you have nothing to power up those attackers, and the deck just kind of falls apart. So I like to, as much as I can, avoid playing Crobats, avoid playing Dedenne. Of course, you have maybe 1 or 2 bench spots to work with, but the rest of your bench and your active should be those Houndours, Houndooms, and Urshifus. That is how you should play this deck. Also, I have a couple of Bruno. This is the weirdest inclusion, I think, that I haven't really seen in a lot of single strike decks. But Bruno, shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 4 cards. Not a terrible effect, really, when you think about it. It's a little bit worse than Marnie in a lot of ways, but not horrible, right? We're not a sinking ship if we have to play this on the first turn. But what's really nice is that if any Pokemon was knocked out, then you can play the supporter and draw 7 cards instead. So I love Bruno on here because, you know, frankly, a lot of the times we're just discarding it off Tower of Darkness, or we'd rather play a research. But this deck, again, wants to be as consistent as possible without playing those support Pokemon on the bench. So how do you add consistency without playing Crobats and Dedennes? I think you just have to play a higher supporter count. So that's what we've tried to do here. This is the list, guys, for Single Strike Urshifu VMAX. Please let me know what you think down in the comments below. Are you building Single Strike this way? Or are you trying something completely different? I would love to know. Let's head into some gameplay. I think you're going to enjoy what you will see. This is our Single Strike Urshifu VMAX, and let's take it on the ladder and see how it fares. Talenti Ice Cream quickly moving down on the ice cream tier list, in my humble opinion. Just went to the grocery store today, had a little grocery run. Decided, you know, hey, let's walk down the ice cream aisle. It's a very dangerous place. Very scary, dark place. Make you frustrated, make you sad. Make you happy, I guess. Like, ice cream's that kind of weird thing. It's like you're happy when you buy it. You're happy when you open it. And then you're really sad when you eat the whole carton in one sitting. But I saw that Talenti was on sale. And we said, sure, pick up 3. They had a caramel chocolate. They had, which if you know anything about me, you'll know that I just adore caramel. They had, what is this? An RS Urshifu? You hate to do it to him, but man, I wish we just had one Pokemon. Kind of want to attach that energy, but I think we got to go here. Okay, you know, could be worse. Could be worse. Could be worse. There's no chance they get the snipe off, right? That'd be pretty epic. That'd be pretty epic. All right, give me an Urshifu. Anyway, got the pistachio, and then I think my favorite that's actually like guaranteed to be good. Oh, we're gonna Marnie their bad hand. Maybe we're not. No, we're definitely gonna Marnie them. Scroll of Michael Scorn is really good in this matchup, so I'm actually gonna get rid of a single strike energy. And just take a look here. Got a couple of urns left. So we have 1 urn prized. And we got our Mew, which is what we're going to want to go for here as well. Let's do one of these. I think I will attach. I guess. Like, I just don't want to... Oh, dude, we get the Mew? Oh my gosh, this is an insane hand. Literally a broken hand right now. Okay, go here. We'll go here. Get one of these guys. All right, do that. And then I think we chill. Is there any way they can take a knockout here on the next turn? I think the answer is no. So we're gonna chill. Let's do a little bit of laser focusing. And then see if we can't get... See if we can get a knockout on this bad lad next turn. But, maybe we only wanted to take 1 energy. Oh no, 2 energy is fine. Dude, Phantom Waves is broke here, for sure. That's so good. Because we get to get it right back. Okay. The question becomes, do we try to look for Gust on the Urshi? Or do we just go, safe? How many eggs am I willing to put in one basket? I think I'm willing to put them all in one basket. So we go here. We go here. Single strike RAR. And then we're looking for Gust. We're looking for Gust along with the... Didn't get it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to save this energy, though. Just for what it's worth. Such an awkward board state. This is what I was kind of talking about with like Urshifu needing to just have... Like, you don't want to have support Pokemon. You know? All these support Pokemon, Not doing you any good. And we will... Can we knock him out with Furious Anger? We got 1, 2, 3. That's 70, 80. Plus all this. We could Furious Anger. I'm just going to beat down. I do love the Raspberry Dark Chocolate, though. Urn of Vitality, huge draw for us. Boss's Orders, another huge draw for us. But I tried the Caramel... They got a reset stamp. Alright. So we can win, actually, by just gusting a Minccino. So I'm going to look to try to get some single strike boys on our Houndooms and stuff. And we got the Scroll as well. We obviously have the Mew, so they can't do any snipe stuff. So yeah, there's 120 to the active. They got 1 card in hand. Yeah, I think you're done, bud. I think I can confidently say you're done, bud. Single strike. BDIF confirmed. And so we opened up the Caramel Cookie. And it didn't taste like caramel. Unfortunately. It just didn't quite have the caramelly taste that you would expect. Oh. Let's get that music bumping. There we go. I think that'll be good. I think. Yeah. That music. Let me see if I can't turn it down just a hair. Yeah. How about that? Oh yeah. Now we're cooking with gas. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay. But we're going second. Don't mind if I do. I will give it credit though. The ice cream did have the crunchy bits. If there's one nice thing I can say about that Talenti ice cream, it's that it did have the cookie pieces were very crunchy. And the ice cream itself definitely did taste. Do we win this matchup? Corviknight Togekiss. Do we win this? I feel like we could. Because we can one-shot him. They do have resistance, though. Okay, I'm a little bit nervous. And they got that thing, too, huh? You don't say. Alright, the Powerful comes down. Great, great look. So they need one last spot to go for a Bronzor, I guess? Is that the idea? No, pass. Okay. Not the greatest hand, I'll be honest. Could try to bring that up. Let's go Level Ball. Let's get another Houndour out. And then we get Urshifu. Put it back in. Am I willing to let 2 Gust go? We would only have 1 Gust left. Am I willing to do that? I think I am, because against a deck like this, we're just trying to one-shot their active, right? So I feel like going here to try to get a little bit more setup, try to get an energy and maybe another Urshi down is probably the play. So like I'm gonna do something like this, and then let's discard an Urshi with the tower. Not quite, not quite. But we'll laser focus. We're going to keep the Houndour in hand so we can Tower of Darkness on the next turn. Because we just need to draw cards, honestly. We just need to draw some cards. So there's that Evo instance for the VMAX. We need them to not have a stadium, like, desperately. Or, alternatively, if we could just draw into a supporter, I'll literally take a Bruno. I don't care. I will literally take a Bruno. Marnie preferred, but Bruno is A-okay. We need cards, you know what I'm saying? Okay, there is... Oh, and they get the bronze on. But do they get an energy? There it is. Okay. Okay, so they're going to look for... What do they look for in this position? We need to do 340 as well. I don't think there's any way we can one-shot this. Oh, this is going to be so tough. They get like a Cheryl. I think they get Cheryl energy or like Bronzong Cheryl if they maybe have energy in hand. This seems so bad. Seems so bad. So maybe we didn't want to... Maybe we did... Excuse me. Maybe we did want to try to boss the Luke Metal. To try to buy us a turn or two. Oh, we get a Marnie. Okay, that's kind of enormous. I'm willing to hold that. I'm willing to hold that because we do 100. So I'm hoping that we can get another Urshi and then attach to that. So let's go Marnie here. Because if we get the VMAX, we'll just put the VMAX on the single strike boy. Yeah, okay. We like kind of get the VMAX. It's like a convoluted way of getting the VMAX, but it still happened. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. For the fun of it, we'll do this. Get ourselves the VMAX. And now we're in pretty decent position here. We got the research in hand, obviously. We can go beat down. And then they have to make a really kind of an awkward choice. Like, do I Cheryl here? Do I retreat into the bench Togekiss? That also seems pretty good. But then that gives us another turn to try to find another single strike Urshi. So we'll see what they opt for. Also, it needs to be said that our Scrawl of Michael Scorn... Wait, our Scroll of Michael Scarn? Did I say Scrawl of Michael Scorn? That's ridiculous. Oh, they're going to Max Glide with the active. I think this is, like, perfect for us. Actually. This is exactly what we want. We swing into him for 270, 290 minus 30, so 260. So that's going to be a knockout on the active. Oh, and our last boss. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, I think we have the Bruno here. Oh, that's really sad. That's our last boss. Because I think we could take a knockout on this Luke Metal. So I think we got a Bruno. Ah, that was the worst card we could have drawn there. Yikes. Yikes. Oh, we still get it. Okay, it's at this point that we gotta go discard. I also don't want to discard the Rapid Strike boy, so let's go. Well, if they bring this up... This is such a tough position to be in. Because on the one hand, we could just draw into all of our things and just put big pressure onto this. But that's our last boss, and we could win the game with the boss. I think we're going to get some juice off of the prize cards. That is my hope. That is my hope. So we take the KO, we discard all of our energy, and then we're going to draw... We're going to draw something off the prizes. Okay, energy is good. Research. Okay, we got it back. We got both of them. See? We got them both back. That's what you need. So now we need a Houndoom. Like, literally just need a Houndoom, and I think we win the game. There's the Saucer. There's the Zong. They're going to move everything to the active. Togekiss. Man, if we could just get a Houndoom. I think we actually spend a turn to just, like, pass and wait and see what we get. Because we can't get rid of this, man. That's our win condition. This is our, literally, this is our win condition here. So, at the same time, they can win, though, with the Corviknight. So we need to top deck. What can we top deck to get more cards? What can we top deck to get more cards? Like, it'd have to be Marnie, I guess. Or we could get the Stadium, maybe, and discard the... That also seems bad. Because then they can knock us out on the next turn with the G-Max Hurricane. Oh, man. We could Gus this up and just, like, hope they don't have a switch card? and then go for it on the next turn. That actually seems like our best out. We gust this up. We hope that they don't have a switch. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. So, how many switch do you think they play? I don't think we can discard the VMAX. So we go here. Let's go here. Yeah, why not? Go here. Do I give them this? Any benefit to us not dropping this right now? I just don't want them to get more energy in play. I mean, obviously they can. Oh, they could just full metal wall, huh? We don't really care. We don't really care. We don't really care. I mean, we care, but we don't care. You know? We do care, but we don't. So there's that. They just gotta not have a switch. If they have a switch, we definitely lose, because then they go switch into this 120, and then they just move all the energy. Oh, they have air balloon. Oh, no. Yeah, that's definitely a dub for them then. Jeez, that's so close. What a hard matchup. If we could have played that match any better, please let me know. I guess there's always the potential for them to misplay, but that's so difficult, man. How do we combat that? This deck seems bonkers. Maybe the secret was in knocking out the Bronzong. But at the same time, you knock out the Bronzong, and then they get just access to... Why would you... Oh, okay, I see this. So they're going to put the big hit on us, and then... Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Because we could theoretically knock out a Togekiss VMAX. Like, it is within our damage potential to knock out the Togekiss. But at this point, what we need switch. But that's our last gust, man. We need switch and another Urshifu. How do we win this now? Go here. Go here. It's our last Urshifu. Okay. We could take a knockout on the active, right? Oh, we would need to get into an energy, actually. So we discard the scroll. Try to draw into an energy. Let's go earn. Go here, draw 2 cards. Now what we needed, man. We needed knockout here, and then maybe we could take a... Oh, but then they Corviknight, maybe? So we need to go here. And then... Do we just... Let's see, can they retreat and win? I don't think they can. Let's go single strike roar. They could retreat into this and then do the thing, but if they do that, that seems kind of bad. Let's do this, and then let's put the other Houndour out, and then we'll pass. So what they need is switch into Luke Metal, and they win. Or they alternatively they can Corviknight. But we still have an out. If they go into Togekiss, we have an out. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That was so tough, man. How are we supposed to win that? Insane game, especially with those starts. We needed the Guzmas. Or excuse me, the boss's orders. We needed those boss's orders to just kind of stick around for like one turn. You know what I'm saying? Ah, well. We'll get him on this time. As long as they're not playing Victini VMAX, I'm feeling pretty confident. Victini VMAX leads to a lot of really awkward early games if we can't get 2 Vs down. And then even if we do get 2 Vs down, do I want to go first? If it's Victini VMAX, I think I go first. If it's Senti, I think we go second. Oh, and we start Dedenne too. We are not blessed, chat. We are not blessed. Okay. So there's the Welders. Doesn't really give us an idea of what they're playing. But yeah, anyway, okay, so I got completely off track by the topic of this video, and that is the tier list of ice cream. I would say Bluebell, very strong. If you're from the like Texas area, which is I think where Bluebell originated, bruh, you got some gold on your hands. Let's do this. Get rid of the bows. 1 single strike Urshifu, please. And then I think I hold. I kind of want to hold. Do we want the... We want this, right? We want the Houndoom. The Houndoom can thin our deck. What if I got rid of this? Okay, okay. I think the best play here is to go like this. Feels a little awkward, but I think this is our best play. Let's see how many... We do have our 4 single strikes in the deck. Okay, very cool. We could also Crobat, I guess, too. But I don't know that it's worth it to discard the research at this point, so... Would have liked to have an energy attachment on that first turn. I think that's the only thing that's really keeping this turn from being a 10 out of 10. But again, you're seeing the level balls just like do filthy work here. Getting out the 2... Like, this is the ideal turn 1 board state. With maybe a 3rd Houndour. And maybe not starting Dedenne. But nothing we can really do about that. So Centiskorch, I like this matchup actually. As long as it's not Victini. Centiskorch is fine. I do hate that they got a high heat blast because we are going to be damaging our Urshifu, and it means potentially, or excuse me, that they got a flare starter. It means potentially that they get enough on 1 Centiskorch that they can win the game, but we'll see about that, buddy. See about that. 3 Centiskorch. No way. I don't believe it. Oh, they have Welder. Oh no. Oh no. Say it ain't so. Oh, this gets really awkward, gotta say. How do we do this? Huh. Yeah, the Welder really kills it. So we go here, I think. Well, yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. And then let's do this. Go there. Research. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, wait. I thought I put this on here. Hold up. How did that go onto this Pokemon? Well, that clearly wasn't supposed to happen. Okay. We had to pass anyway, but I do not know how this energy ended up there. If somebody could explain to me what happened, I'm happy to hear it. That was the misclick of the century. The misclick of the century. All right, so we got a Heatran. That is going to be how they punish us for sure. But I don't know why you drop all those Centiskorches. Like, their board is just clogged. I guess you could scoop up the Volcanion. I guess that would be how you do it. But I feel like Centiskorch goes away from Jirachi with the amount of Empoleon decks that I've been seeing. Could be wrong though. So what we want them to do is to not attack with the Volcanion, but I have a sneaking suspicion that they are going to just go in with Volk. start attacking. Because there's no reason to bring this active. There's literally no reason to bring this active. They could retreat. They're gonna retreat. Oh, they're gonna get so punished. They're gonna get so punished. Oh my gosh. This is not what you want to do. Just stay with that Volk active. Force me to have a Gust for sure. So now we get the Bust. Let's do that. Let's do one of these. Single strike rar. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. We need to draw into a Houndoom without drawing into our energy. Can we do it? I almost don't want a Bruno. I almost don't want a Bruno. We got 31 cards. I think we got a Bruno, but I don't want to. Trust me, it hurts so much. No, it hurts. Okay, we could still do it maybe. We could go like this. We can Tower of Darkness. It needs to be 2 very specific cards, though. It needs to be 2 very specific cards. Yep, it needed to be the Urn, and it needed to be another Houndoom. Dang. So we're going to swing into this for not enough damage. Oh, that's so tragic. That is so tragic. Oh no, the misclick leading to this. All right, so we can still win here. It just gets weird down the stretch. Yeah, they weld her to the bench, I think, right? They weld her to the active 7 times. Excuse me, 8 times 4 is 32. That should be a knockout now, so they can go ahead and start attaching to the bench and stuff. Okay. What an interesting list with the Cheryl. All right, now we need to pop off. I think we can do it. We need to pop off. We need to just go ham. They're going to go 8 on the active. I mean, this thing is just all that they have. So, yeah. Take your prizes, buddy. Take your prizes. Okay. Go here. The Urshifu. The VMAX. Go here. Go here, sure. Go here. We need to get 2 more Houndooms. And a another Urn. So okay, we'll go with the research then. Just literally cannot afford to Marnie. Oh my gosh. GG. It was all set up by that misclick. I totally misclicked. Oh, that's crushing. That's crushing. We don't misclick there and we win the game for sure because we knock out the Centiskorch. Man, well, I'm sorry, guys, about that one. We're just going to have to... is there any way we could... Yeah, no. Well, I wish I could have done it for you. I thought we had that one in the bag there. Centiskorch is a generally good matchup. We just misclicked, and I'm sorry. I wish I could go back and re-record that matchup because I think that's a fine one for us. But that is going to do it, guys. Centiskorch taking that dub against our single strike Urshifu VMAX deck. I was so surprised the way that the Centiskorch played. But we, in the end of the video, just kind of let our guard down and they got the best of us. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below. Single strike Urshifu, better than I thought. Really, really nice deck list here that you guys now have. It's down in the description below. As always, guys, come back for the next video. I'll see you then. Remember, good luck and also have fun.